Welcome to Chevy Hometown Kids. I'm your host, Emily Reppert. Take a trip with me each week as we explore youth sports and the great outdoors all throughout the Southwest. From rising above a challenge to standout athletes, we'll highlight the hometown kids who shine in their community. Rock climbing is a sport that starts in a gym like this, but for many, it's an adventure that takes them all around the world. And today we're going to meet some young athletes who are doing just that. Okay, Grace, so I haven't tried rock climbing since I was probably about your age, so you think you can teach me a few things today?
Yes, I think you can do it. It's really easy.
Okay.
So the basics of climbing is you just keep moving your feet up and just push with your legs.
Okay.
So start with your feet here and here and your hands here and here.
All right.
And then your first handhold is going to be that one.
Okay.
And just switch in between each hand.
Here? Here.
There, yeah.
Okay.
And bring your left foot up now and push up. And just keep bringing your feet up and pushing.
Should I try to go higher?
Yeah, right there. And push up and grab that next hold.
Okay.
Can you put both your hands in the same hold?
Yeah.
And then bring your left foot up.
Oh my
Can you
God.
bring your left foot up or your right foot up?
Okay.
And then reach up with your right hand. And then push up with your legs and bring up your right foot. Good job. Push with your legs.
Are you sure about this?
You can do it.
Okay,
Just reach up.
where should I go next?
Reach up with your right hand. Can you reach it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Bring up your right foot
To here?
to the one in between your legs. You can do it. I promise. You can reach the next hold and put your foot up there. Good job. And now push. You can do it. Push with your legs. Good job.
Oh my God.
You're almost there. Okay, can you bring your right foot up again?
Okay.
Good job. You're almost there. Come on. Good job. Push with your legs. Reach up. Nice. And push up. Stand up on your right foot and reach the green
I
one.
think I made it. I think I'm good.
Reach the green one. You can do it.
All the way up here?
Yeah, push with your right leg. I promise I won't drop you. Nice.
I made it.
Yay.
How do I get down? And with a little help from Grace, I made it back down.
Woo. Good job.
Thank you.
That was really good.
That was fun. That was like I was shaking up at the top a little bit, but
Good job.
thank you.
Next time you might want to try harder wall though, because this is where we put like the 5-year-olds.
Oh, okay. There are so many different ways to exercise, and today we're working out in the mud. We're gonna roll up our sleeves and go on a mile-long adventure run called the Dirty Scurry.
It is an amazing 1 mile, 10 obstacle, muddy, magnificent run for kids ages 5 to 14, and it's just an awesome, awesome event.
It's fun and you get to get muddy. I ran it last year and it was fun to go with friends and get dirty through the obstacles.
The second annual event is hosted by PT Fitness.
Dirty Scurry came about because one of my boot camp instructors came to me one day and said, hey, she runs running club for the elementary school. She said, hey, it would be cool if they could do a mud run, but they're too young to do the mud run. And so we said, well, why don't we just make one?
The adventure run supports Cook Children's and is all about improving overall health.
It is cool because exercise is not supposed to be fun, but they made it fun. So I think if you can introduce them to fun exercise, it'll get them doing other things.
And there were plenty of fun, muddy obstacles to dive into.
I liked the mud tires because everybody was losing their shoes.
Move it, move it. Get out, let's go.
Dirt mountain is where you climb over a mountain.
How muddy do you actually get during this?
Last year I got pretty muddy all the way to my shoes to my shirt. I got it like all scattered over. I don't know how exactly that happened, but it was like some down here, some in my hair.
But all their dirty work paid off as they crossed the finish line.
It just went phenomenal. We had one kid finish under 14 minutes.
You saw kids being so patient while the other kids went down the hill, and then you just saw all out competitiveness and people falling and not really pushing or anything like that, but you saw it all, just spirit everywhere you looked.
You have it all over your face. Was this fun?
Yes.
And now your son, he looks like he got
pretty dirty. What do you think about that?
I think it's great. A lot of that was very intentional. Like before every obstacle, he would stop and smear it on him. So he was actually crawling on the ground at one point and just started rubbing his face in it. So he loves the mud, and that's all the motivation he needs to get from one obstacle to the next to see if it's any more muddier than the previous one.
So of course, I had to give it a try. Okay, John, should we do this?
Yeah. This one's over under. You do basically what the name says.
Can we do under over?
Well, you could, but that'd be cheating.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Ready? Oh! I think I'm too big for this.
You just gotta go for this one.
What's this one?
You just gotta go for it.
Ah! Oh my goodness. Ah, it's so muddy. This is tiring.
I know.
This is tiring. I don't know if I can do it.
Just go through the tunnel.
I'm claustrophobic.
Deal with it.
Okay. I'm almost there. Woo. Woo. High five. Thank you. Oh, we're stuck together. That was only like a part of the course. I don't know how you did the whole thing. That's crazy.
It was a little bit harder than just running a mile.
Yeah, a little bit more difficult.
What do you hope for the future, not just for this run, but just for kids in general to get out and get active?
Exercise is fun, and if you enjoy it, that's what it's all about. Then you'll continue.
This is just unlike any other experience they're going to have. And what other place can they just get down and dirty in the mud?
While it's fun to watch sailboat racing, I'm ready to get in on the action. So today I'm gonna get a lesson on how it's done from a few young pros.
So, are you ready to go sailing?
I think so. Is there anything I need?
Yeah, you need to get all suited up so you won't get wet or cold.
Okay, good. What are these?
These are Fallies, clothing that keep you dry and somewhat warm. Not really, but it'll keep you warmer.
Okay, well let's get it on. I'm geared up and ready to go. All right, let's do this. Okay, how do I get in?
So first off, sit right here and sort of dangle your feet into the boat.
Okay.
Then just sort of slide in and use your hands to get comfortable.
All right. Oh my
Go
God.
to the other side. Don't worry. Just go to the other side.
Oh my God. Are you sure this is big enough for the two of us?
It's okay.
Let's sail away.
Here we go. No, we don't go that fast because there's two of us.
Yeah,
But we'll go
let's
pretty
take it
fast.
slow. I'm a beginner.
Oh no.
It's okay. Now come up, sort of sit in. Don't sit on the edge.
Where'd it go?
Sit inside the boat so it won't tip as much.
Okay, like this.
Yeah, that's good. Sort of lean if we start tipping. But other than that, don't worry. I'm a pro.
This is a tiny boat. Well, this is a lot of fun. It's actually really relaxing. Is there anything I should be doing?
Just hold on to this.
Okay.
Forward and just pick a spot on the land and aim for it.
So I want to be going the other way, right?
Push it to go that way and pull to go this way. You can grab onto here if you want to.
Okay.
Just try and keep going straight. So put your hand right here and look forward and just sort of use your hand, like push to go that way and pull to go that way.
This is kind of hard.
Yeah. When I was first learning or on that boat, I used to like look back and then look forward and I'd take my arm and go. But after a while, you'll get the hang of it.
I'm sailing. Uh-oh, no I'm not.
Cool. No, it's sort of
How do you do this?
you just sort of have to get the feel of it.
Am I making you seasick yet?
No. Keep your arm a bit stiff so when you do it, you can
When it
just
starts
sort
to
of like
move.
go make little movements. Big movements, it'll just
They're not
go.
good.
Yeah. So far, for your first time on a boat, I would say you're doing really good.
Not too bad for a beginner.
Nope. You're doing really, really good.
Thank you.
And with that gust of encouragement, I decided it was time for me to head in.
That was so much fun. Thank you, Rachel.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was fun for me too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll ever race, but I would definitely come out again.
We're at a ranch in Maybank, Texas to talk to a rodeo champion, Dustin Jackson, to find out what it takes to rope and ride. First, you learn to rope.
The goal is to just rope him around just the two horns.
Then you learn to ride.
And eventually we'll put all the parts together and make cowboys out of them.
Dustin Jackson is an all-around cowboy.
When I was 7 years old, I met my stepdad, and that's what he had done his whole life, and he wanted to bring it into my world, so he had a horse that was good for young kids, and I started riding that horse and started learning how to rope on the ground and eventually put everything together.
And what'd you like about it?
It can be adrenaline rush, and it's challenging. I like a challenge.
The young cowboy began challenging himself and soon took his skills to the rodeo.
When I was 14 years old, I went to just an association called Pro Youth Rodeo Association, and me and one other kid, we showed up and we roped together. We roped twice, and we roped all year long, and we made it to the finals. And then we went to the finals, and we didn't do any good, but it was both of our first years to actually compete anywhere.
What's that feeling like?
It's a big adrenaline rush, and you want to prove to people what you have been working on and show that you can do this.
And Dustin's proved to be successful, winning enough belt buckles and saddles to last him a lifetime.
My biggest accomplishment is winning the all-around 5 times. I've won it in 3 different associations. I've won it twice in 2 of them, 2 years in a row, my junior and senior year.
And now on top of competing, he's also giving back to the sport he loves.
I just like to help other kids, you know, just like we're a team. Say we were to go somewhere, we go somewhere like as a team, and we want each other to do good and everybody to do good.
He's teaching kids like Cole and Ray how to rope and ride at his home every week.
They wanted to start rodeoing, so about a year ago, we got them to come out here, and we just put a rope in their hands and, you know, just let them see what they could do from the start.
So tell me what Dustin has been doing with you guys. How has he been helping you?
He's been roping with the dummy, teaching us how to strategy that we can use to help us fix our mistakes and stuff.
From day one, Dustin had no problem. Him and his friends, they were always so helpful with Ray and Cole. And not just in the arena, but also, you know, with school and with life. They've served as such great mentors for the boys. And Ray and Cole really look up to Dustin, and he's been a great role model for the boys, and I'm so proud to have him.
What's cool about learning from him?
He's a teenager, and he can just make sure that we're doing it correctly and not getting any bad habits when we're doing it.
Now they're both pretty good. They've come a long ways in a year.
And if Dustin can make cowboys out of other kids, why not me?
You're gonna hold this in your right hand.
Okay.
You're gonna hold this part in your left hand.
Okay, does it matter if I'm left-handed?
Well, you still do it right-handed because it's a right-handed
Okay,
rope.
so this is gonna be,
and when you start off,
this is gonna be a challenge.
when you start off, it's better to be right-handed anyways.
Okay.
So just give it a swing. What you think would be the best?
Swing like,
Oh, that's backwards.
which way?
All right. You go like you're coming across to your left, and then swing it this way.
Okay, wait.
Like you were.
How about if you demonstrate? I'm a visual learner.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
So, do you want to stand behind me so you can watch it like this?
Yeah.
Okay. You come across in front of you like this.
Okay.
This way.
How do you not hit your head when you do that?
You just pick your arm up.
Okay, like this? Okay. Now what do I do?
If you want to rope it, walk up here a little bit closer. Here, let me draw you a line. Walk up to right about there.
Okay, and
throw
then
it at his
just
right horn.
throw it.
At his right horn. Oh,
That was the wind. It wasn't.
Oh,
It
it's the
wasn't
wind's
me.
fault.
Yeah. Do you like say yeehaw when you do this?
Some people do.
Oh my
look.
God! Awesome. And then what's the trick though? Do you have to pull this really fast so it doesn't?
Yeah, you pull it so that he doesn't run through it.
And with that lucky toss, I decided to quit while I was ahead. What's it like to see, your work helping them out and seeing them progress?
It makes me proud. Just to see somebody advance and know that I helped them get there. I feel like rodeo is a dying sport. Every year there's less and less people in each association, and I feel like if nobody helps the next generation, then eventually it'll be gone. So I feel like I can do my part to give back to the sport for what it's given to me by helping the next generation.